Now, I know one of the trendy cool things to do is to make a video saying how bad Twitter is. It is the biggest example of milking the cow dry. It is so easy to just say, Twitter's a bad website, it kind of sucks, and it does. But before we jump into that, I do want to make a quick announcement. I'm going to be at the UK Insomnia Gaming event in Birmingham between the 8th and 10th of September. You can come and say hi. We've got some exclusive merch only being sold there. And also, because I'm feeling generous, we're going to do a giveaway. If you click the link down in the description to enter the giveaway, you've got a chance of winning a pair of free weekend tickets to Insomnia. And also, because I'm generous, like I said earlier, you get a free cap off the new merch collection that you can't get anywhere else. So, yeah. Enjoy. I do not know anyone that will actually actively defend the website. All right, maybe Elon Musk when he does his little Twitter spaces and he has everyone on mute so they can't actually clap back. But apart from him, no one likes the website. It's this really weird scenario where everyone doesn't like the website, but they keep using it anyway. Mostly because there isn't other social media apps that you can use to, share or update information. I mean, for example, me, I've got a Twitter. I've got a second Twitter as well, where I do kind of like video updates and stuff like that. If Twitter went down or I quit, where else would I go? Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just open up my Facebook account and get all the boomers, update all the boomers over there. So yeah, that's kind of the catch-22 situation with Twitter, is the fact that the website sucks, the infrastructure sucks. They keep bringing in these changes that are just absolutely abysmal, but we really don't have an alternative. I mean, for example, if I left Twitter or if I got suspended, which to be fair, it's probably going to happen very, very soon, seeming it's like a yearly occurrence at this point, I'd probably move over to the community tab on YouTube, which is again, like, no one is going to see that. Yeah, hang on, guys. I'm just going to film a YouTube short to update my audience. Now, the reason why I'm making my 200,000th video on why Twitter is bad is because they've just brought out a feature, or they're going to implement a feature that is like, I have not seen a single person actively agree with this. So at the minute, Twitter is looking at implementing a feature to completely remove block lists, meaning that if you don't like someone, you can't actually block them anymore. So Elon went on to say that the block feature is going to be completely removed, except from DMs. And one thing that's really funny about this, which just shows that Elon's meddling of Twitter has just completely backfired, after he made the post saying that they're going to remove the block feature, the community notes came in to basically correct him, saying, can't do that, sweetie. Unfortunately, if you do that, you're actually breaking guidelines of the Apple Store and also the Google Play Store. So apparently social media needs to have a block feature to actually be implemented into most app stores. Now, obviously, Elon did say he's going to allow blocking on DMs, so that's probably a way that they'll be able to wriggle around it. What was Elon's reasoning behind this? Well, he went on to say in an interview that the block feature made no sense. And then they went on to say that they're looking at improving the feature, which is like, that doesn't make any sense. You're removing the block feature. How can you improve it by basically putting it to bed? One thing I've noticed about Twitter is Elon seems to be like implementing, or more like removing, features just to benefit him. He's not really thinking about like how the general public's going to react. Another funny example is apparently if you click on some links on Twitter, for example, the New York Times, instead of being taken directly to the article, they will now add like a 5-second delay, just because that website is like super critical of Elon. They are literally adding lag onto loading articles, so hopefully you click off it. Now, I really don't need to go into the details on why removing the block feature is the worst thing imaginable, but the video isn't 8 minutes yet, so I'm going to do it anyway. The thing is, with me personally, I have never blocked someone on Twitter. So much better than Paracynical. That is the first person I've ever blocked on Twitter. I never block people. That was actually too far. That's not funny. You kind of notice with YouTubers, they're in this like very weird sphere where if they block someone, that person will say it's like an epic win or something. So instead, we just have like 200 to 300 people muted instead. I mean, to be fair, I do kind of understand the satisfaction of when someone blocks you, because I've had numerous people block me, and it's hilarious that they got tilted so much that they actually had to end up doing that. But obviously on a larger scale, I feel that blocking is something that should be mandatory. Like, it has to be on the website. I mean, apart from it being a literal legal requirement to be on app stores, you've got so many examples of stalkers, people with burner accounts, people that will just constantly harass you over and over and over, and there's not really anything you can do. What are you going to do? Report the tweet? That never works. The only way to actually get a tweet removed is if someone uploads like the entire Super Mario's movie in full on Twitter, and then they get a copyright DMCA. Anything about actual harassment never gets looked into. I've also seen multiple people come out saying that they're also being harassed harassed by groups. And basically, by removing the block feature, that gives them more power because they can just at them over and over and just constantly harass them. Now, you've got a lot of law masters trying to speculate why Elon did this, probably because he got blocked by an account and he got salty. And then you had other people throw their 2 cents in the ring, saying that people were just blocking ad accounts and ads that came on their timeline. So Twitter was making no money because, as we know, Twitter is literally making zero money. Even with Twitter Blue and more ads and the creator payouts, it is hemorrhaging money as soon as Elon took power. I think as well, honestly, you're going to get a lot of stalkers that are just like rubbing their hands together thinking, oh, my Discord kitten, I can talk to her again now, even though she's blocked me on all 5 of my burner accounts. I'm sure it was an accident. I'll be honest, the only people that are actually going to benefit from the removal of the block feature are the people that reply to you saying, young boy better, and then they have something in their bio saying, if you block me, I win. Unfortunately, they can't use that anymore. So they'll probably say, if you mute me, I'll win. And they'll just assume that you muted, even though there's no actual way to check. That's the entire reason it exists. There was even one guy showing his block list replying to Elon, and it is just hundreds and hundreds of spam accounts. You know, the ones that say looking for a good time, 18 plus, and it's just like a picture of some woman, but that woman probably doesn't even know that the picture was taken of her. It's very obviously a bot. I get them. I have open DMs, which was honestly a very huge mistake. The reason why I have them open is in case anyone wants to like DM me topic suggestions, stuff like that. I've actually got some good DMs, to be fair, but also, I do get so many of these bots that just spam me and they give me so many crypto links. And you can literally tell, like, they are such dodgy links, you would never imagine clicking on them. There was actually a really bitter interaction on Twitter. You had James Woods make a tweet. James Woods, the guy from Family Guy. If Elon removes the ability to block concern harassment by trolls or organized political entities, how will X be any different from Jack Dorsey's horrid Twitter? Musk, who I once championed, is only doing this to protect his advertisers anyway. Users of X are mere pawns to turn the site into an electronic shopping mall. The man I thought was a defender of free speech is nothing but a greedy capitalist. Disappointing, but not surprising. Very, very strong words from the guy in the Family Guy skit that got trapped in a wooden box.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
To which Elon replied, then delete your account. It's just like, he's not even hiding his contempt. What you would usually do is talk with the team and then come back with a really good like PR response, you know, something positive, or you just kind of air it and wait until you can actually deliver on what you're talking about. No, he just goes, then delete your account. We truly are in the darkest timeline. I mean, to be fair, we were in the darkest timeline when Twitter came into existence anyway, because this is just... It is absolutely depressing. It is a playground insult match, but it is billionaires acting like toddlers. So you're probably wondering, will I stay if Twitter removes the block feature? Probably. I mean, honestly, I usually just retweet stolen memes from my subreddit and then I delete them if they don't bang. The thing is with YouTubers, you'll notice 2 types that tweet. You'll get the type that only want to tweet bangers because it looks good for their portfolio. They're called cowards. I'm in that demographic. And then you have the others that tweet literally every hour of every day, updating people on their life when in reality, we just really don't care. But yeah, overall, I'm going to say something very, very brave. Twitter is not a good website, and removing the block feature is probably the worst thing they could ever do. I mean, even a couple of days ago, they brought in a new feature where if you want to verify yourself to, you know, protect against the bots and all that kind of stuff, you need to verify yourself by taking a selfie, which is just like the most scummiest way of collecting data I can imagine. It almost reminds me of a UK law they tried to pass that if you wanted to access like NSFW websites, you had to verify your age by like, you know, taking a selfie and sending details over instead of just, you know, filling in the age like any other website. Like, for example, on Steam, if you want to buy a game and it's like 18 plus, you put in your age, probably lie, and then you get access to it. It's actually crazy to think how Steam works like that now. Like, I remember when I was younger, I'd have to lie about my age to get like GTA 4 and stuff. And now it's just like, you don't need that. You just need mommy's credit card. But yeah, overall, Twitter sucks. I know, brave statements only on this channel.